So a relation, of all things, relates items from one set to another set or the same set. Let's look at an example. So enrolled in relates students to classes, and we've defined it so that a student is related to a class just in case the student is in that class. So for example, we have elements like Carrie is into 52665. Using that, then, we can map from students to classes. We can take exactly one step along our path using this enrolled in relation that we've got. But now suppose we want to take 2 steps, one more. How can we do that? Suppose that we again know that Carrie is in 52665. But let's add another relation now. Offered by relates classes to departments, just in case class C is offered by department D. So Carrie's 52665 may turn out to be a CS class, and there it is. All right? So we relate those guys. Can we combine these relations? We'd like to relate students to the departments in which they're taking classes. So Carrie may be taking CS and math or whatever. And how do we do that? Well, we know how to relate students to classes, right? That's enrolled in. And we know how to move then from classes to departments. That's offered by. Do we have a way to combine these? And the answer is yes. Let's see how to do it. We need to start by using enrolled in to map from students to classes. And then we need to go from classes, feed that into offered by to get departments. And we call that process composition. And the only thing that's a little bit strange is that we write it right to left. So instead of simply writing students to classes to departments, which might seem a bit more natural, we're going to write enrolled in, which maps from students to classes. Think of it as coming back here. Now start again. Offered by relates classes to departments. So we write what we need as offered by composed with enrolled in. Now, by the way, having done this to get 2 steps, we can get 3 steps or 4 steps. If we have more relations, we can do anything we want. So for example, suppose we have another relation. Let's call it office locations, and it relates departments to offices. If I wanted to relate students to department offices, just in case that student is taking a class from that department, let's say has to go get forms signed, then this composition, office locations composed with offered by, composed with enrolled in, is going to give me pairs of students' offices.